and welcome back to another part. Today, okay, so first of all, before I start reading this part, just want to say thank you guys so much. I have 50 plus followers when I last checked, and honestly, I appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. So thank you. I found out both my parents are subscribed to me, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, we'll be reading chapter 7 today. In my opinion, it feels like it's going a little slow because of the fact that I don't record much. I'm sorry if I wasn't recording. I haven't posted in a while. I know it was only like a week or so, but still, I've been getting a lot of really cute comments, and someone on YouTube like me, I wouldn't really call myself a YouTuber just yet, but I like saying that, but it makes it easier. So, as being a YouTuber, someone on YouTube who works here, it just warms my heart to get so many cute comments and saying that you want more, and you're just like, I thank you guys so much for that, and it gives me the will to want to go on and just keep recording, and it's really sweet, guys. Thanks. But yeah. So in today's part, I just gotta say, I will be reading about how YN got her scars. So that's just a little warning. It's about the story of how she got her scars. Um, I forgot to reread it, so I think it has a bit of a trigger thingy, whatever you want to call it, trigger warning in it. I can't exactly remember if it's this part or not, but I do hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. So, but yeah, the main reason I told you guys in part 6 in the description that I was going to tell you in part 7 why I haven't posted in so long. The reason for being that is before I posted part 6, I was sick, so I couldn't record and I couldn't post and everything. So, yeah, I was kind of busy with stuff, and I got the flu and I could barely even talk. But now I feel much better. I have a bit of a cough, so I apologize if I have to stop and cough now and then. My throat still hurts a bit, but I am getting better, and I kept telling myself, okay, I gotta record now, but I keep forgetting to record. I was gonna record yesterday, then I fell asleep. So, yeah, that kind of happened. But I'm free now. I'm recording now. My brother and sister are busy with doing schoolwork. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. But yeah, I guess I should get started. So that was the reason why I didn't post for so long, is because I was sick and I had to try and catch up with schoolwork, and because yeah, sorry about that. But I am back now, healthy, still a bit of a sore cough. So yeah, okay. So I guess let's get started. Part 7 of the Deaf Bakugou times Mute Listener. Flashback before YN scars. Your Pove. 5th grade after school. It was a long day. Mainly all the teachers didn't teach anything since it was Friday. But I didn't mind since my mind was focused on something. Earlier today, Bakugo said that he wanted to fight me. Right before he said that, he was blushing, trying to say something, but one of his friends said that he had a crush on me. I couldn't really believe it, so I wrote down in my notebook and wait, hold on, what? I couldn't really believe it, so I wrote down in my notebook and showed him that what I wrote. It said, "That's hard to believe that Kachan would like someone, even if it was me. Haha, I really don't know if he does have a crush on me or not." But right after I showed him the notebook, his expression looked hurt and taken aback. Then he got upset, showing his normal angry side, and yelled, "I'll kill you! Meet me after school and we'll fight!" He didn't seem like himself, but I sighed, heading towards the park where he said to meet at. I soon see the ash blonde standing near a tree with his bag sitting up against it. He then noticed me, taking his hands out of his pockets. Instantly, I noticed that his knuckles were scuffed up and bloody. I started to write on my notebook and walked over to him, showing it to him. No, it's none of your business if I had punched a tree or not, Bakugou said as I looked at the tree. There were small indents and bits of blood on the side of the tree. I sighed, I sighed his name as he looked at me. What? I gave him an angry expression and flicked his forehead. Ow! What was that for? I wrote some words before showing him my notebook again. Ugh, whatever. Just fight me already, he yelled out at me, quickly hitting me with explosions. Since his hands were closer to my body, my skin started to burn, giving me explosion marks. A couple hours later, I laid on the ground completely messed up. Bakugou was still pissed, but not about the crush thing anymore. He was mad at himself for hurting me, but I couldn't tell from his angry expression. I was starting to pass out when he shook me awake. Hey, don't pass out on me! He then kicked me in my side, making me cough up blood. Loser, Bakugou said as he got his stuff and left. I assumed that he went home, but I sighed softly, squeaking a lot due to Bakugou burning a mark on my throat. I technically was a bloody mess, almost covered head to toe in blood and open wounds. I soon hear footsteps coming towards me. Help, maybe? Oh my, wait, help, maybe? Oh my, you look quite terrible, dear. Come on, let's get you to a hospital. It sounded like a man, but they picked me up, grabbing my stuff with him. Are you able to speak? Those injuries look bad. I shook my head no as he nodded. Do you understand sign language? I nodded slightly, hurt because my friend hurt me. I nodded slightly, hurt because my friend hurt me. He started to sign some words, and I nodded as we got into the hospital. He told the front desk lady that gets me what? He told the front desk lady to get me some help as I was taken to urgent care. A few hours later, I woke up after bits of surgery. I had some internal bleeding, a couple broken ribs, and a sprained wrist. The doctors told me that I could go home in a week if I recovered well. The man who helped, he was sitting by my bed, somewhat acting like my father, calm and caring, but aggressive and straightforward. The thing is, I couldn't see the top half of his face. He had a tux on, not normally something you see every day, unless you're out in the city. Either way, he looks out of place. I signed to him, asking how he could see. I've had a bad injury, as you can see, but I can hear a lot better than the average person. My hearing sharpened after losing my sense of smell and eyesight. But that doesn't matter. Are you doing all right, young one? I nod, trying to squeak as a yes, and managed a super small one. I'm guessing from you not talking, you're mute. Could it be from birth? I nod as clap my hand once as a sign of yes. He nods. The next week comes by slowly, and around 10:30 the doctors say I could leave. I get up from the bed and get dressed, knowing that I'll have to go to school in scars. My parents couldn't help me throughout the weeks since they were out for a business trip in the US. Yes, we live in Japan. It's called My Hero Academia for a reason, because it's based in Japan. Silly listeners. Sorry, she said that. Anyways, the man that helped, he was named All for One. I've heard of him on the TV, but meeting him in person, it's more or less a dream to me. I'll take you home, unless you'd want to meet some other people. It's up to you. I think for a bit before softly squeaking, meaning I'd like to meet more people, even though my anxiety won't let me. I'm meeting a small idol of mine. I don't tell my parents that I like villains and what they do, because they're heroes. But I don't really care much right now for that. I can plan that in a middle school. Wait, I can plan that in middle school. I'm still in. Wait, oh, I can plan that in middle school. I'm still in elementary school and I'm only 10. Anyways, All for One took me to the base, mainly having a couple people living there. He also lives here, only because everyone else that lives here is underage as well. AFO, or All for One, opened the door for me as we walked in. There was one smoky looking person at the bar, looking like he's 19, I think, and the other person is only a few years older than me by looks. This is Kurogiri and Shigaraki. Kurogiri is 20 years old and Shigaraki is 16. I noticed the two males look at me. I give a small wave and AFO picks me up, setting me on the bar stool. This is Yan. She's only 10 and can't speak due to... He looked over at me as I gave a small nod as it's okay to say why. A birth defect. The two males nodded. I think that these guys will be my new friends. So, she can't speak. Oh, I tried doing Shigaraki's voice. I'm so sorry. Shigaraki asks. I nod as he comes close to me. And you're 10. Damn. I'll protect you, shorty. He said that last bit under his breath, as he slightly pets my head, keeping his pinky off of me. AFO smiled and walked into a different room. Tomura, don't be weird around little ones, Kurogiri said as I faintly giggled a bit. I'm not, he said and blushed a bit. Kuro gave me a paper and pen as a sign to write down what I need or want to say. I thank him and he nods. What's your quirks? I ask, knowing that something seems a bit off with them and their quirks. My quirk is DK. I can DK anything from a light amount of full on disengranting a large amount of things. Gosh. It mainly depends on if my whole hand is touching the things, though. I nod and take mental notes of not to fully grab his hand. My quirk is teleportation. The smoke around my body can be used as small portals to very large ones. The armor that I have on my wrists and neck protects my physical body from gaining damage. I nod and continue to take mental notes. What's your quirk, shorty? Shuggy asks me as I write down my quirk and what it can do. Showing him once I'm done, he nods and smiles softly. Well, let's get you back home. I'm sure your parents are worried, Shuggy says as I shake my head no. My parents won't be worried since they're on the business trip. He nods at what I wrote down. I'll still take you home, he says, and I nod. I'll be back before 11. See ya, Shuggy says to Kuro, and we leave. Alright, that was part 7. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Shigaraki's voice is so hard to do right now, especially with my sore throat and everything. But that was part 7. Once again, I apologize deeply for taking so long to post and everything. And but I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy my attempt at doing Shigaraki's voice and basically doing everyone's voices, please leave a like, because that means so much if you left a like. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. And put on that notification bell so you get notified every time I post. I also have been on my YouTube YouTube thing. I'm not sure what it's called really. You know, that one that tells you how many people subscribe to you and stuff like that. Yeah, it told me like 88 point something percent of you guys who are on my channel are not subscribed. So, what's up, guys? Like, if you watch my stuff, please subscribe. I mean, it's would be really nice. I'm not forcing you guys to subscribe or anything. It's just, it'd be sweet. But like, I think last time I checked was like 11 point something percent are subscribed. So, but yeah, like I said, not forcing you to do anything. If you want to subscribe, you can. That's if you're enjoying my content. Like, I'm in the moment in my dashboard. Seems I've lost a follower. I had 51, now I've got 50. It's still pretty good though. Let me just have a look here. Here we go. It says watch time from subscribers. They said not subscribe 86.5% and subscribe 13.5%. So, ooh, sorry. So, guys, it'd be really nice if you could subscribe. Thanks, guys. But that is it for today. I guess I'm done. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, because I would really like to get to 100. I am thinking of writing my own fan fiction. I would like for you guys to please comment down which character do you think I should do for my fan fiction story I want to write. Because I'm not sure which character to do. So it would be mean a lot if you could let me know which one you guys want to hear. And well, yeah, that's what I'll be doing for the 100th special once I get there. So I need 50 more, and then I've got 100. So thank you so much for watching. And I guess this is me signing off. And I'll guys, sorry. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.